Have you ever wondered how the largest living primate, the gorilla, spends its day in the wild? Let's delve into the fascinating world of these magnificent creatures. Gorillas, with their robust bodies and thoughtful expressions, reside primarily in the dense forests of Central Africa. They're not just inhabitants of the jungle, but its custodians too, playing a vital role in maintaining the biodiversity of these ecosystems. Their day-to-day life is a blend of tranquility and social interaction. Imagine, if you will, a gorilla feasting on a breakfast of leaves, shoots, and stems, with the occasional indulgence of fruits and small insects. Gorillas live in groups known as troops, led by a dominant male, the silverback. Their social structure is intricate, with each member playing a crucial role. Despite their imposing size and strength, gorillas are peaceful creatures, nurturing strong bonds within their troops. With a diet that mainly consists of vegetation, these gentle giants are far from the ferocious beasts some people imagine. Did you know that gorillas share up to 98% of their genetic blueprint with humans? That's right, we are more alike than you might think. Gorillas, like us, thrive on social interaction. They live in groups, also known as troops, which are led by a dominant male, the silverback. This patriarch not only leads the troop, but also makes decisions, mediates conflicts, and protects his group from threats. This mirrors the way human societies have functioned throughout history, with a leader at the helm, guiding and protecting its members. The communication methods of gorillas also bear striking resemblances to ours. They use a variety of vocalizations, body postures, and facial expressions to communicate. They hoot, roar, grunt, and even beat their chests to send messages to each other. This multifaceted communication system is remarkably similar to how humans use language, tone, gestures, and facial expressions to convey information and emotions. Speaking of emotions, gorillas are capable of a broad spectrum of them. They can feel happiness, sadness, fear, and even anger. They grieve for their lost loved ones, and they can form strong emotional bonds with each other. They also have the ability to think and solve problems. For instance, they've been observed using tools in the wild to access food, a skill once thought to be unique to humans. In fact, the intelligence of gorillas is quite astounding. They have remarkable memory capabilities and can learn sign language to communicate with humans. They've been known to show empathy, one of the most complex human emotions. Some gorillas in captivity have even demonstrated self-recognition when presented with a mirror, a trait shared by only a handful of animal species. So as we delve deeper into the world of these majestic creatures, we find ourselves reflected in their behaviors, their emotions, and their social structures. With a range of emotions and a deep capacity for thought, gorillas are a fascinating example of the complexity of primate behavior. Scene script. How strong do you think a gorilla is compared to a human? Let's dive into the fascinating world of gorilla strength and size. The physical prowess of these magnificent creatures is truly awe-inspiring. Their muscular bodies, particularly their arms, are built for power. In fact, a gorilla's arm span can reach up to 8.5 feet, dwarfing the average humans by over 3 feet. Gorillas are thought to be around 6 times stronger than a human, although the exact ratio is hard to quantify. What we do know, however, is that a silverback, that's an adult male gorilla, can lift an impressive 4,000 pounds. That's roughly the weight of a small car. Now let's talk about size. Male gorillas are significantly larger than their female counterparts. They can grow to stand nearly 6 feet tall and weigh as much as 400 pounds. That's about twice the weight of the average human male. Females, on the other hand, are more petite, standing around 4 feet tall and weighing up to 200 pounds. However, it's important to remember that despite their intimidating size and strength, gorillas are not aggressive creatures. They are generally gentle and shy, preferring to live peaceably in their family groups. Despite their great power and size, gorillas are generally gentle and shy. Ever wondered how gorillas communicate with each other? The world of gorilla communication is a vibrant blend of vocalizations, body movements, and facial expressions, each with its own unique message. Gorillas are not the silent giants we often perceive them to be. They have a rich vocal language, producing a fascinating array of sounds, from grunts and barks to hoots and screams. These sounds are used for various reasons: to signal alarm or danger, show dominance, or even express joy during play. Besides vocalizations, body movements play a significant role in gorilla communication. They use a series of postures and gestures to convey messages to their peers. A gorilla might beat its chest to display strength and dominance, or it could simply be a playful gesture among young gorillas. A slow, deliberate approach can be a sign of dominance, while quick, jerky movements might indicate fear or submission. Gorillas also communicate through facial expressions. They might bare their teeth in aggression or pull their lips back in a fear grimace. On the other hand, a closed-mouth grin usually signifies playfulness. It's fascinating to think that these gentle giants have such a complex communication system. Just like us, they use a combination of sounds, gestures, and expressions to interact with their world. In fact, gorillas have over 25 different vocalizations used to communicate with their group. Sadly, these amazing creatures are under threat, but why, you might ask? Well, let's delve into the harsh realities that our primate cousins face every day. Gorillas, much like us, require a specific environment to thrive. However, their homes are being decimated at an alarming rate. This phenomenon, known as habitat loss, is primarily caused by deforestation and the conversion of wild land into agricultural fields. Imagine losing your home, not knowing where to go, where to find food or shelter. That's the stark reality for these giants of the jungle. And that's not the only danger they face. Hunting is another significant threat. Despite international laws prohibiting the hunting of gorillas, they are still targeted for their meat and body parts, which are sold on the black market. A single gorilla hand can fetch a high price, leading to the brutal poaching of these gentle beings. But perhaps the most insidious threat comes in the form of disease. Diseases, especially those transmitted from humans to gorillas, can be devastating. Ebola, for instance, has wiped out entire gorilla populations in the past. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are numerous conservation efforts underway to protect these endangered giants. For instance, there are initiatives to curb deforestation and promote sustainable agriculture. Anti-poaching laws are being enforced more stringently, and education programs are spreading awareness about the importance of gorillas to our ecosystem. In addition, sanctuaries and protected habitats have been established where gorillas can live freely without the fear of hunters or habitat destruction. And advances in veterinary medicine are helping to prevent and treat diseases that could potentially wipe out gorilla populations. By understanding and respecting these magnificent creatures, we can help ensure their survival for generations to come. Our actions today will determine whether future generations will be able to marvel at these incredible beings in the wild, or only read about them as a sad footnote in the annals of extinction. Gorillas, despite their strength and size, are one of the most gentle creatures in the animal kingdom. As we've journeyed together through the world of these majestic beings, we've discovered their many fascinating aspects, from their human-like behavior and lifestyle that is so much like our own, to their extraordinary physical strength that is second to none in the animal kingdom. We've also delved into the intriguing world of gorilla communication, a complex language of gestures, vocalizations, and body language that reveals their intelligence and social nature. And we've confronted the sobering reality of their endangered status, a call to action for us all to protect and preserve these gentle giants for future generations. The world of gorillas is a testament to the beauty and diversity of life on this planet. They remind us of our own place in the vast web of life. With so much more to learn about these fascinating creatures, the mystery of the gorilla continues to captivate us all.